This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Shaun, and welcome to today's race in our Sim Racing Systems 90s DTM Revival system sponsored by the Simpit. And we are here for race week 2 of 6 weeks. If you don't know the series, if you haven't been following, we run Thursday and Friday nights at 6 p.m. Anybody can get out there and race with us. Yes, it's a league environment, but anyone can join up and race. Just go to simracingsystems.com. And you'll find everything you need in the description of this video at YouTube as well. So all the tools you need to be racing with us are there available to you. But we are here at Laguna Seca for this week's race. And again, I mentioned we race on Thursday and Friday nights. And if you don't know, the way you do it is you can race on Thursday or Friday, and you can take your best finish. Or, I'm sorry, you can race Thursday or Friday. Either one will score you points for the week. Or you can race both and take your best finish for your points for the series overall for the entire championship over 6 weeks. So we are here for race 1 of week 2, with tomorrow night being race 2 of week 2, and we are at Laguna Seca, which seems like we are just here. It was the final race of the season last season, which means it was really only 2 weeks ago, 2 races ago, that we are at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. And soon enough, we're going to be able to not call it Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca because they've actually dropped the name Mazda from the track. But this is a fun track to drive. It's a notorious track. It can be dangerous. It can be tough to drive. But most people have a lot of laps here. It's a pretty popular track. So of this season's race tracks, this is probably one of the most used tracks that we're going to see this season. I, this week, have made a car change. So instead of running the Alfa Romeo, I am actually going to be in the Mercedes. Thank you, Stan Donnet, for this beautiful Mercedes paint job in my Simpit colors. This is the car I'll be running in tonight's race. And that means a few things. Number one, I have very, very little practice time in this car. Every minute of practice that I've done in this car was actually done in VR, except for about 5 laps tonight. And I was still trying to get the VR up and running to the point, so I can't even say I was running optimal laps. So it should be interesting how tonight plays out. The other thing, I don't have a setup. I'm running basically a default setup. I made a couple of small changes to it. I need to still figure out, and I don't know, maybe some of you out there can help me. I don't remember how much fuel. I think I can get by on 35, but if I don't have a better answer, I'm going to have to crank this thing up to 40 gallons just to make sure I don't have a fuel issue. So I don't know how I'm going to do tonight. I don't even really know how I stand in the rankings, and it's going to be just sort of throwing everything into the deep end very quickly. And for those of you who are fans of the show, you know sort of the drama behind the scenes, but I've been sick, and it's been very hard for me to do things the way I want to do them. So again, I am just sort of playing catch up still, and I'm getting caught up on the show, getting caught up on emails, and now I am trying to get caught up on my racing. So we have cycled into qualifying. You will have one opportunity during qualifying afterward. Let me know how the audio, video, we can make changes during that brief intermission. But right now, I'm just going out in my race setup. I didn't even build a qualifying setup. I'm not worried about it. I just want to get a place on the grid, get comfortable, and get ready to do some racing. And again, there have been changes. I've formatted my computer. I've upgraded to Windows 10. I've been running VR, but I'm not right now. And Stu, I am still on paddle shifters, but I'm working on it. I don't know if I'll be able to get the solution before the end of the season, sorry, but I would like to be on my H pattern, but I'd have to go back to my Fanatic wheel, and I don't want to do that. Something reset. I had my screen closer. Oh, I got that sorted before. I'm gonna have to make an adjustment. I'm sitting way far back in the car. Sorry about that, you guys. Didn't save my settings. A little weird driving like this. I feel like I'm delayed because of it. Whoa, come on, Cole, settle it down. You can do way better than that. Late, late, late. I didn't load my setup either. Oh, come on, Cole. This is like amateur hour. Alright, you know what? I'm pulling in. This isn't gonna work. I'm not even on my setup. What's going on? I'm sorry, guys. Jeez. Didn't I load my setup? Alright, setup. Now let's fix our graphics real quick. Alright, that looks better to me now. 5 minutes left in qualifying. Just enough time to get like one decent lap in. Now I feel super zoomed in. Ah, come on, Cole. This car is so loose on the rear end compared to the Alpha. Fine by me. Get it together, Cole. Ah, come on. Come on, you're throwing it. Ah! Could have done much better on that lap. Alright, looks like we're in 7th right now. Last chance. How's the audio video mix for you guys? Things seem to be running pretty well on my end. Right now, Ricardo Mascarena in the lead with a 132.4. Jack Dyer with a 132.5. Moses Choi with 132.9 in 3rd. Broken. Anybody know the fuel? I'm running 40 gallons, which I think is a little too much based on what we ran in the Alpha last week, going by memory here. Thank you, Spooling. Thank you very much. Thank you, Broken. I thought I had things pretty sorted out, but this is a brand new build of everything. I kind of was rebuilding everything after that format and upgrading to Windows 10. What? I missed the first part of what Michael's saying. Yeah, I like the 190. I like the Mercedes. I like the ability to be one of the few. What do we have split-wise? Let's see. We got a Alpha leading the way with Ricardo, a BMW in 2nd. We got 3 Alphas, 3 Mercedes, BMW, Alpha. So there's a real shortage of BMWs. We got in the back, it's all Alphas in 10 through 20 positions, 2 BMWs in that grouping. You're going with 30, Tom. Tom Jones in 6th. Look at that. 30, so I'm going a little heavy, huh? Let me back it down then. Alright, setup should be loaded. Really don't have much of a setup here, just so you guys know. 38 seconds till countdown. 31 for William. I went with 32 just to be safe. Engine sounds weak. Oh, Michael, that's awesome. Oh, let me move the chat. I'm going to move the chat so I don't look, you guys. So, it was good luck. Good luck, everybody. Check my clutch. It's all the way in. Gear. Go! Ah, I didn't do very well. Oh, bad start by me. Oh, terrible start. It's alright. Keep it together. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful clean lap by the group, lap 1, everything I saw at least. I got Joa Antonio in front of me. He's looking strong. Currently running in 9th. Little loosey-loosey. Shifted unnecessarily. Forgot to touch the brake. Let's relax. Oh, someone had difficulty. That was a lapped car, I believe. Come on. Come on. Go, 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 go! Ugh! Whoopsie daisy! $13.30 left. Come on. Get on your horse. Whoa, shit. Overdrive much? Whoa, danger, Will Robinson. Don't do that. That's not the way to handle that moment. Whoa. $10.20 left. 750 left. Go, go, Merc. $630 left. Woo! Wiggle. Late. Four minutes. $330. Oh! Ah! 1 minute left. I think the Alphas are really chewing up their front tires. Oh! Come on, Moses. We finished with 3.6, 3.7. Sorry about that, Moses. Give me one moment, you guys. Punt for Shaun. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Oh, dropped us back to 8th place, it looks like. Okay, let's talk about that one. That was interesting. Number one, congrats to everybody. It looks like Jack Dyer won, Brandon Waters, George Vidal. That was a fun race. This group is getting better and better every single week. That is awesome. I love seeing that. I love having to race that hard for every position. That was awesome. Let's talk about what we could have done better. That start, that was the worst start I've gotten out of me in a long time. Just over-goosed it, never backed off and caught first gear, jumped into second gear early, and you just saw how many people went by. Now, here's the next thing. I felt like I was faster than the Alphas ahead of me, and I felt like their tires were going away. But if they drove well, I didn't have enough power to get around them. Which, look at how costly that bad start was. If I could have been ahead a couple of those cars, I'm not sure they could have stayed with me up there. So, that is something. Tomorrow, Redemption Friday. Redemption Friday is back. We will be trying to better this. And first things first, let's just get a good start and see if we can, you know, dictate our race better from the get-go. I think that would have changed the aspect. I see Moses was having a little problem with his tires, it looked like, and was kind of falling off. Tom drove a great race, but it looked like he was losing a little speed at the end, and I felt like my car was just as good at the end of the race as it was at the beginning. So I think I could have had something for people, but with the power in the Merc, I don't know if you can do it from behind. I think you need to kind of hold your position. So I'm going to have to do better in qualifying, number one, and then we're going to have to get a better start tomorrow night, and that will be a good setup for Redemption Friday. So I hope you enjoyed the race. If you saw what I did there at the end, you know, Mo's a good friend of mine, and I don't feel right doing that. So am I obligated to go back? No, but I mean, I totally got in the back of him. It was his line. I hit him from behind. It was totally wrong. Not sure I could have avoided it, but I was just being so aggressive at that moment in time. And so for me, it's just, as a gentleman, I'm going to pull over and let him by. And, you know, if me and him were in a battle for the championship, maybe it'd be a different story. But, you know, we're here having fun in this series. And I'm not saying it's something you need to do, but it's just something that can be done. Certainly not required, though. Just think of that as me, you know, it's a personality type. Anyway, that's going to do it. And I had a really fun time. I enjoyed the Mercedes, and I think that's going to make for a lot of fun this season. I love the way it just kind of will step out when you overdo it, and it's a lot of fun to drive, and it's nice to see a little bit more variety in our grid than an all-alpha grid. So I think now at this point it's about half alphas and then a half combination of Mercedes and BMWs. So that's fair. That's fair considering that alpha is the more dominant car. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the race, and I'd love it if you'd be out here racing us with us tomorrow night. All the information you need is in the description of this show at YouTube. So just check it out. A link to Sim Racing Systems, all the mods I use, everything you need to know to get out there and run with us, and hopefully you'll do that. Otherwise, you'll be back watching tomorrow night, and it should be another exciting race. And again, congratulations to everybody, because that was a really good race by the whole field tonight. Thank you guys for that. It was a lot of fun. That's going to do it for tonight. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.